One of the biggest stories of the upcoming week may be the clash between Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia and Republican Speaker of the House Mike Johnson. Greene says she will force her colleagues to vote on ousting Johnson. A group of Democrats is likely to support him, forcing Republicans to either join those Democrats or side with Greene, their fellow Republican. She's become particularly incensed after Johnson supported Democrats in pushing through aid to Ukraine. John, which of these two is going to get kicked to the curb?
So I think it has to be Marjorie Taylor Greene. Mike Johnson reached across the aisle, worked with the Democrats to pass the aid package, Chuck Schumer, McConnell in the Senate. I think Marjorie Taylor Greene, she'll have a few allies, but it's going to be the same group of whiners who like to stamp their feet and not govern.
Where's the party? Are they more with Johnson or with Greene?
I think the party is much more with Johnson, but I guess we'll find out.
Michael?
I don't care. I know the Democratic Party's talking about saving Mike Johnson. I don't see why. I think it's important that the American people know that the Republican Party has lost its mind. Marjorie Taylor Greene is not a unique instance. There's a couple hundred of them.
Our quote of the week is from a non-politician receiving a forever honor from politicians at the Missouri State Capitol.
Please join me in welcoming Norm Stewart to the Hall of Famous Missourians.
He liked the hair on the on the bronze bus. 89-year-old legendary Mizzou basketball coach Norm Stewart was inducted into the Hall of Famous Missourians. He's among the top 30 winningest coaches ever in college hoops, coaching Mizzou to 8 conference titles, 16 NCAA tournament appearances in 32 seasons from 1967 to 1999. Our quote is from the last line of his induction speech on the floor of the House of Representatives. He said, "If you're ever driving, you see a fence post, you see a turtle on top of the fence post, you can bet your sweet Bippy he didn't get there by himself. Either did I." He hardly talked about basketball in his speech at all, Michael.
Boy, it brings back such great memories, right? That's when Mizzou dominated in basketball on the Big A. You know, it was the KU Mizzou times. That's what I grew up with. It was so much fun. Boy, do we miss him now after the season we just had. Good on Coach Norman. He deserves that.
Bet your sweet Bippy. Those are his words.
Absolutely.
You're a Mizzou guy, right?
I am. Mizzou alumni. He's a legend. Definitely deserves this honor. By far the winningest coach in Mizzou history.
Oh, yeah.
Very
It's
happy
not
for
close. It's not close. And I just like the Normism there. I wanted to put that in the show today. You bet your sweet Bippy. He didn't get there by himself. Final thoughts are next. First, Bommarito.com drone fox up and under the St. Louis Music Park. What a great place to see a concert that is.